Hey guys, I'm Anders Roseberg, the author of Priscilla and the Sandman. And being a self-published author, I wanted to go down various routes and see how they went. So when I started off, I went to Createspace and uploaded my book to Createspace. And they have different, template sizes. You have to choose between those. And for my book, I chose the 8x5 by 8x5. After the proof, I gave them the okay to send the book to Amazon. And then one day I wanted to just double check and see what the consumers were buying in Amazon and the quality. So I went over there, I picked me up a copy, and, it's got the candy cane, binding. Now the binding of the print on demand, basically they just layer a bunch of pages down and glue the side, and then they stick it with this backing. So let's just take a look. The paper quality is actually not so great. I mean, it's all right. What happened is for some reason the file got corrupted from Createspace to Amazon, and it totally, actually this is a little bit better, but I'm supposed to have more of a border across the whole page. But once you get to one of my other pages, this one, I had this big old ugly gray box. I've called Amazon Createspace numerous times trying to get this piece of crap pulled from their shelves, and they haven't. I called them again. I guess they pulled them now. Last time I called them, they pulled them. They said they pulled them. And I'm just waiting to hear back from them and get my replacements. So anyway, there's another page. Their customer service has been little to no help. They had to keep asking me over and over again. I told them the same pages. I've told them so many times what was the problem with this book, and we still have the problem. So it's been a rather big issue. So this is paperback on Amazon, and hopefully now it's fixed. If you wanted to pick up a copy, paperback would be ideal. But again, the binding of this, you can see it. If you were to push that down, nice and firm, eventually you're probably going to start losing pages because of the way it's bound. Let's move on to my next version, which is another 8x5 by 8x5. This one is also print on demand. It has the print on demand binding as well. They just stack the pages and glue them. But this one's hardback. So I got the paperback for Amazon, and I got the hardback for Ingram. They all have different ISBNs, these three versions. Now, this one is a much better quality copy than this one, of course. You got the hardback. If this was just printed good, maybe I would be a little bit happy. But let's go ahead and just take a look at those two corresponding pages. So, I mean, ideally it's the same book. They screwed up on my margins here. If you can see, my margins are a little off. And other than that, paper quality, it's about the same, I would say. But this one, you get a nice hardback, and it's really, the hardback's really actually nice. It also has the candy cane on the bind as well. So we got those two print-on-demand versions. But what I tell people who want to purchase Priscilla and the Sandman is buy directly from me. And that way, most of the profits will go to self-published local artists. So this is the traditionally printed book. And you can see, as far as the colors popping these probably pop a little bit more. Now with our traditionally printed book, so we got a nice raised font on the title as well as the font here, and then on the back of the book, our moon also has that sheen and the title. So let's see if we can get that to go. Come on, I just need the right reflection. There you go. Another great thing about this is, you know, you got the title on the bind, not just the candy cane. Ingram Spark, those print-on-demand books they won't allow you to do any font on the binding at the moment, so that's pretty interesting. Another great thing about this book to this book is this one we had to crop pictures, and this one you get the full, well, almost the full extent of what the vision was on the images. It comes with, you know, some colored inlay paper. If you order from me, I can also sign it to you. If you order from Ingram Spark or Amazon, I cannot. Here we had to crop off, you can see a little bit of Mom and the painting, as well as the bottom down here. So you're getting a lot more image. The font is a bit bigger, if you see the two. I think this one's 16. This one must be like 18 or even bigger, I don't know. It's a second grade reading level. So the paper quality of this book is amazing. It's got a nice sheen to it. Probably see that sheen right there. And also you can see right down here it's got the threaded the thread that's coming through to help bind it. So what they do in the traditional prints, they actually fold multiple pages of 8. So typically your picture book would be 32 pages, and that's front and back, so we're talking 8 pieces of paper would make 16 sides. So they'll fold up 2 times, they'll fold up those 2 bunches of 8. You probably can't see. But they fold those up and then they glue those. So the only page that's glued are the very back pages of those 8, and that are glued to the back here. And they're also glued to this red paper here. And because it's done that way, you can see we can open this up a lot easier than pushing on, you know, these ones. If you keep pushing these down, and we're losing quite a bit of the image just from inside, not being able to open that up. So our little rabbit up here is kind of disappearing. So I highly recommend purchasing this version as opposed to, and there's our rabbit up here, I flipped it on this version. So he's kind of in that crack. But yeah, this one opens up real nice. It feels like you're not losing any of the image. It looks quite beautiful. And those would be the main reasons to go with this print. Again, you got your larger images. You got the raised beautiful font. You got the nice traditional binding where they fold the paper and they don't just glue all the paper into the back there. So I would say buy this one from me directly, and I'll leave a link in the description where you can buy it on my blog, or you can just type in andersrosebergbooks.wordpress.com and then just go to the shopping section. So those are the 3 books. I want to make another video talking about in more depth what's going on with this Amazon printed version that has caused me so much frustration. So this book is full of magic and good times for kids. It's going to be a classic. So go to my WordPress blog, andersrosebergbooks.wordpress.com, and make sure you pick up a copy. This is the best version for your money. and I promise your kids are gonna love it. All right, guys, thanks for watching.